First top headlines. Survivors of Jiribam massacre demand death penalty for Koki militants. Relay hunger strike of Uripoga Punbalup and Uripoga Punbanupilup enters day 23. Manipur police a fall abduction attempt rescue 2 individuals in Thangal Bazaar. Inad Yokhatpa looped in appeals to all to cut costs and to refrain from unnecessary and lavish marriages in the strife-torn state, Manipur. Four arrested by Manipur police, arrest for poppy cultivation in Ukhrul, 30 acres of plantations detected. Hello, welcome to ELITETV's Prime Time English News Bulletin. I'm your host, Deemita. Now the news in detail. Following the brutal Jiribam killings where 6 members of a Meitei family were murdered by suspected Koki militants on November 11, the victims' family members and survivors of the incident appealed to both the centre and the state governments as well as human rights organizations to ensure that the perpetrators are sentenced to death. Speaking about their traumatic ordeal, the survivors Telem Uttam Singh, who lost his wife and 2 children, Telem Mongyai Meitei, who lost his mother and elder sister, and Jiribam Sandhya Begum, who lost 2 sisters, shared their anguish with reporters in Delhi. Through a translator, Sandhya recounted about 30 militants surrounded our village armed and ready. I managed to escape, but I saw my mother being dragged away in an auto rickshaw. It was a nightmare. The victims, all internally displaced people living in a relief camp in Borobekra, Jiribam, after their homes were burnt earlier this year, were identified as Jiribam Rani Devi, 60 years, Telem Thoibi Devi, 31 years, Laishram Haitonbi Devi, 25 years, Laishram Chinkhainganba, 3 years, Telem Thazamanbi, 8 years, Laishram Launganba, 10 months. In tears, Uttam Singh expressed his devastation. We lost our homes first and then they came for us in the relief camp who kills a 10-month-old baby. They are worse than animals. The pain is unbearable, he asked. 9 Meitei civil society organizations have leveled the alleged killing as a premeditated act of terror. In a joint statement, they declared this was not a clash between 2 communities or spontaneous mob violence. The Koki militants allegedly traveled 200 kilometers to target a Meitei relief camp, abducting and brutally murdering civilians including women and children. Shockingly, Koki civil society groups have allegedly played the victim card, justifying the militants' actions and referring to them as village volunteers. The groups question the motives behind the killings and the release of images of the hostages before they murdered, alleging it was intended to maximize trauma and incite hatred. The massacre is part of ongoing ethnic tensions in Manipur. While the Meitei community seeks inclusions in the settled tribes category, Koki groups advocate for a separate administration, citing historical discriminations and unequal resource distribution. The clashes have reportedly claimed over 220 lives and displaced nearly 50,000 people. The relay hunger strike organized by Uripog Apunbalup and Uripog Apunbanupilup has entered day 23 today, the 8th December, with no outcome from the protests. Protesters today were seen holding placards written with "We want justice," "Crime against women and children is crime against humanity," "Protect women and children," "Stop terrorism." The relay hunger strike has commenced following the Jiribam incident of brutal murder of 6 abducted Meitei individuals, including 3 women and 3 minors, with an 8-month-old infant by armed Kukki militants. Speaking during today's relay hunger strike, Uripok Nupia Punbalob member Sitala Oinam expressed despite brutal murder of 6 abducted Meitei individuals by armed Kukki militants in Jiribam district, the state and the central security forces have not taken up any actions to punish the perpetrators and to serve justice to the victims, and this is really unfortunate. She further added that in such a delicate situation, the state government, instead of trying to arrest the Kukki militants, are busy trying to arrest the Meitei village volunteers under the various NIA cases, and this is very disappointing, she added.
Jiribam the told about Advocacy and Advocacy Kanzabadagi, I could not Hansara, Henba, Yam, Democratic Oiva, Asik Sanzarapani, Maru in a day of Panzabadi, Nasiki central government, Amazon state government, Nasikari, Kuyasuna, Sumtara, Helibani, Natragana, Equino, Lagana Karikumba, Jangama, Maira Girelli, Longa, Lagana Karikuma, Asum Sumina, Sum Tautanama, some Hoki by the Sen, Nasi Equilinga, Baby Signum, can view, we had the Singapore Tokyo, I could be Loina. Masi matanga ina panjara hong ba emana masi ekoi na kunga liba ekoi isa sing makoi phaba punba hawala kwasi da ekoi da nunang wa ama poi ekoi di isam sam na kok ta kok set set na kwang da khang set lak na ekoi na isam sam na khut ta maya pai ra sender bani adu ekoi himale ba kan na ba da makta maru aina thawdang lori bani hau ki ba me ahum da ki hau ki ba la na da kana gum ba ma na tholak ta ma tam da aram ba isa kaina makot ta sai tu pai ra ga ekoi himale ba kan da ba ya di hai na thulakhiba adusu makoina NIA da kanana makoida thawinsin injelaga case mayam ma panjalaga ngasi phadagi tanarakpanina makoina lotu na tumina ijasina kiduna laithragadi ima lebak se kanana kangani.
Meanwhile, speaking during today's relay hunger strike, one protester, NG Keso, expressed that until the demands of the people are fulfilled, they will continue with their democratic protests. He also appealed to the general public of other constituencies as well to come forward and to take part in the relay hunger strike for greater impact and fulfillment of the demands by the justice to the victims.
International media, national media, Masaki international media sing voice of America la AI media sing aduna sumba voice of international media mayam la pase masina koi Manipur talib gol se kuki narco terrorist na tat mar phet kaya mum chem ka tori basi voice sing loina koi mai ti ba piraga Manipur ma soi maki apoi na punjal ba unified voice ma unified kol ma bu piraga di
Inadio Khatpa Lubdin has drawn the attention of the general public to refrain from unnecessary and extravagant expenditures during wedding ceremonies in the state of Manipur. The statement was made today, the 8th December, at the National Identity Protection Council (NIPCO) office at Kashamthong by Inadio Khatpa Lubdin Vice President Ongjamcha Sanathoi Piba during a press meet. Addressing the media persons, Inadio Khatpa Lubdin Vice President Ongjamcha Sanathoi Piba further stated that due to the 19 months crisis in the state, the economy of the state has been greatly affected and the general public are facing untold hardships. Amid such delicate time, we all must refrain from spending huge sum of money unnecessarily on unconnected and unrelated traditions of cake cutting, ring sharing, setting up of extravagant tents during wedding ceremonies. He added that in order to keep a check on such unnecessary expenditure, the group, in cooperation with various CSOs, clubs and Marapibis, shall launch campaigns to bring about a change and check on such rise of unwarranted culture in the state.
Tawbinanaba pagi saiba miyosing singka kuna madu paujen pijari iwan gi magidagi adigi amana sagi lohong pagi amusung inda tuba thong thong sida koi lamjing lamta liba arang pham pham kanggo singda arangam from the Kangu Sinsila, Hogi, Sigi Torum Sidi, Hapia, Sigi Torum Hapsi, Hogi, some Tausi, Kosi Habiti, Luhong, Imun, Yumbu, Tobu, Sinsila, Arangam Sinsila, Pokta, and then a Vidumta, but you only Magadi, Mapungan, Arangam, Homisim, Homisida, Soga, Todangi, Lahonelaba, Masi Pongjan Chandelani.
All Manipur Apex body today, the 8th December, staged a sit-in protest in front of the gate of Jiribam Court Complex, demanding withdrawal of NIA cases filed against the Meitei village volunteers and also demanding to revoke the Draconian Act AFSPA from the territorial jurisdictions of the 6 police stations in the state. Protesters were seen holding placards written with various slogans including "No arrest of Meitei village volunteers," "Remove NIA case against Arambai Tengol," "Revoke AFSPA." Speaking to media persons during the sit-in protest, All Uripok Apex body advisor Loitongbam Roman Kumar stated that if there has been no Meitei village volunteers, the consequences would have been unimaginable. He added that due to the failure of the state and the central government to protect and safeguard the lives and properties of the public, the Arambai Tengol has taken up arms in their hands to protect the people of Manipur and its territorial integrity. In such a situation, no criminal cases must be lodged or filed against them, he added.
Self-power Act in Mahawk 1990 advisory, Tom given a city Tasena, 1958, India Communion Gomina, all by notice the level stations the Tamariana by Natu Agnes Mamlin Thunder, Atuga, Manipur Tamgivana, focusing on some up on Marpu in 1980 advisory by Manipur Lalogi, Maryland, Birang, Karalakotigi, Ampos Missile Power Act is another Sumla was the Kang Namda Samna Guana Lapa, Samila. Can be human to say, Tanga to Massima, Sarahin, and Pantokiam, Wahara Tampam, say Tanga to Hogra, couldn't Hogra Basuma, Sangava, and the Sia Prism, Economics, and one of them to the Manipuri, police station of the Masim Tagandoku, and a way, Marinaba, Union government and the state government, or any authorities of a built auxiliary.
The Manipur police thwarted an abduction attempt at Thangal Bajar area, rescuing 2 individuals. In connections with the incident, the police personnel arrested 1 individual identified as Tensubam Bangkim alias Punsiba alias Chakthekpa of Nambol Laitonjam Makhalikai, a cadre of KCP Taibanganba from Imphal West. The police also recovered 1 9mm pistol along with 7 live rounds and a white Maruti Gypsy from the arrested individual. The Manipur police on the intervening night of December 6th and 7th arrested 4 persons in connections with poppy cultivations in Ukhrul district's Kamason range. Acting on specific intelligence, the police launched an operations in the area after detections of about 30 acres of poppy plantation. The arrested individuals have been identified as Paimi Ramsak, 27 years, Lightson Simre, 49 years, Kapangkui Kasim and Yatei SB, 22 years. Moreover, the police personnel recovered 1 air gun and 2 knives. Meanwhile, on December 7th, a joint team of Manipur Police, the Forest Department and Executive Magistrate conducted a poppy destruction drive at Mao Pungdong under Mao Police Station, destroying 1 acre of poppy plantation. Later, the officials initiated for the necessary action against the village chairman of the area. Dynamic Group of Institutions Chairman Paikomba has expressed that besides providing bookish knowledge, students must try to harness and expose their hidden talents as well. The statement was made today, the 8th December, at the Siroy Hall of Hotel Imphal during the event of Quest for Excellence, identifying the Dynamic Student of the Year 2024. The event was attended by COSEM former Chairman Dr. Lamaba Mahendra Singh, COSEM former Secretary Sarangajit Kundrakpam, DMU retired Associate Professor and Head of Department English, DM College of Arts, B. Shantikumar Sarma, former Controller of Examination Bossem L. Phulchan Meitei, Founder IRE Group Wangjing, Principal IRE College of Teacher Education, Dr. Narimbam Rajib Kumar. Speaking further during the event, Dynamic Growth of Institutions Chairman Paikhomba stated that the new education policy NEP 2020 contains provisions for imparting education on activity and performance basis so that a cumulative and inclusive overall development of the students can be brought out. He added that though various announcements have been made on paper to bring about a change and revamp the educational system in the state of Manipur as well. However, no definite action towards the cause has been taken up till date. Hence, in order to bring a change so that the students can showcase and hone their hidden talents, the event is going to provide the necessary support.
I Satra was career, the Yodasin Lona representing the Punjaraga, the organization, the advisor will be when since the request of the Matunda Moktes bossing the syllabus, the subject Mari, the English, Science, Social Science, and the Maths, the Chairman and the Board of Secondary pattern, the Matawa. Lower Matung, the skill based for curricular activities, skill life performance, that 28 Saturday single life performance of the judges singing among the Tauraga. Thorom Sinjari Visiga, Hengi rankings Lakada. The Makum and Apin Sinjari Bugi Madam Sindiangans in the Sumnafaki Larry Hotan and Alabama, Chocolate. Larik tamna tamna to person from mother to my papa from a mugger deep see the my papa I will the idea to pinning begin the seal program see Maruino Jasing Makan Doris in the.
Meanwhile, COSEM former chairman Dr. Lamaba Mahendra Singh during the event expressed that the initiative being taken up Dynamic Growth of Institutions is in accordance with the National Policy Educational Policy 2020 and also according to the syllabus of Manipur Board. He also stressed the need to hone and develop the hidden talents in students besides imparting the bookish knowledge.
Ma sanaba leibra natraga bisalonsa leibra natraga usu ba nachingba singma mayam jin leibra haibagi tesu tawni hadana sinbiraba singsina koida haibirakpani adudi hukki matamda sanaba orama oidani alde akoisu moina haibasida akoina khangjaba ujaba pajaruba adu isa sinjina sinjari sida akoigi phot for thought haibitare kara befam to ina ne koisu dum laga makoida moina sinjari ba posi ena pabama oirasu natraga koigi education amadi angang wisingi makoigi Haitoi Singthoi Bada, Lairiba Tenet, innate potentialities, talents, the skills, Pulumoto, developed over the my park or Rasnu have good wishes, Magalon and Laxabadi.
And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Isa Sing Kwai Punabugima Pumda, Karigama Pauji Lamalaxeri, Madudi. Kanglup Purup Naidana, Ulla Shakoi, upon Buggy Saktam Kananaba. Yellow Iram Saunanaba, upon Buggy Kolau Laurasi, Malem Gilona, India Gilona, Asuma Wild Piu, Misham, Nupiang Hatpa, terrorism Gitawongi. Terrorism Gitawong, Kudak the Lepalo, Satnabayada, Repeal Tow, Malem Amatanga, Muebagi Hak Kananabagin Mitasida, upon Buggy Concert, upon Buggy Kolau. Punna Konjel Hona Law Minerasi, Amatazi Tabiragano, Lagloy Koi Pulasi, Kairusi Kanglup Aigi Magi, Yetno Legano Matam Henkragani, December Gitang Tara, Ikoginamit International Human Rights Day.
December Gitang Tara, Mui Bagi Hakan Bagi Numit Asida, Housing Talk Liba, Hatnas Hunabagi Tawong Ase, Loisin Hananaba, Amadi, AFSPA Tamzilak Bagi, Mayukta. All Manipur United Club Organization Amuko, Poirei Laimerol Maira Paibi Apunba Manipur, All Manipur Women's Voluntary Association Amova, Committee on Human Rights, Cohort, Manipuri Student Federation MSF, Amasung, Sadminariba Loop Singer Punna Sinminaduna, Manipur Miamgi Oiba Concert, Protest Rally Ama, Tangwayban Tau Ground the Hausaraga, Kumalam Paki Main Stadium Powasagani.
Hariba Concert Lashida. Laikai club singi member sing amadi laikai maira paibi ma sing mahiroi sing amadi miam hupna saruk yabiu namila sida sarkari office sing mahiloi sang sing lanai sinsang sing खुदिमक इसा इसा की सिंथा लेपियो दिसंबर की तांग तरा लेपाक पुनमिनी अयुक की पुंग तरा ताबो मतमदगी थाव ग्राउंड थामोई बंदगी हौजरगा खुमल लंपाक मेन स्टेडियम फाव चचगदौरी हाइरिब खोंचत असिदा मियाम पुनमकना सरुक याबियो हाइदुना पाउजेन जबलाकचरी
नुंसीजरबा इरेचा ख्वाई खिबिकी मफमदा करिगुंबा पाउजेल अमा लाकचरी मदुदी कांगलुप फुरुप नायदना पुनसिलसी अखोय अपुनबगी सक्तम कन्नबा येलहौ इरम चाउनबा अपुनबगी खोलाउ लाउरसी मालेमगी लोना इंडियागी लोना अचुंबा वायल पियु मिचम नुपी अंगांग हाटपा टेरोरिज्म की थवोंगनी टेरोरिज्म की थवोंग खुदकता लेफलो चटनबा यादबा एक रिपील तौ मालेमगी अमत्ता ngairaba मियोइबगी हक कनबगी नुमित असिदा अपुनबगी खोंगचत अपुनबगी खोलाउ पुन्ना खोंजेल हौना लाउमिनरसी अमत्ता चित्थबिरगनो लागलो अखोय पुल्लसी खाइररोइसी कांगलुप फुरुप अइगी मागी येतुना लैरनो मतम हेनख्रने दिसंबर की तांग तरा अखोय की नुमित इंटरनेशनल ह्यूमन राइट्स डे
दिसंबर की तांग तरा मियोइबी हक कनम नुमित असिदा हौजिक थोकलिबा हाना सुनबगी थौंग से लोइसिल हननबा अमदी आर्म फोर्सेस स्पेशल पावर एक्ट 1958 थमजिलपगी मायोक्ता ऑल मणिपुर यूनाइटेड क्लब्स ऑर्गेनाइजेशन अमुको बरेलैमर मैरा पाइबी अपुनबा मणिपुर ऑल मणिपुर वुमेन वॉलंटरी एसोसिएशन अमोभा कमिटी ऑन ह्यूमन राइट्स कोहोर मणिपुरी स्टूडेंट्स फेडरेशन MSF अमसुंग सतमिनरिबा लुपसिंगा पुन्ना सिनमिनरगा मणिपुर मियाम की ओइबा खोंगचत प्रोटेस्ट रैली अमा थामोइबन थाउ ग्राउंड दगी हौरगा खुमल लंपाक की मेन स्टेडियम फाउ चचगनी
हाइरिबा खोंगचत असिदा लेकाई लेकाई की क्लब सिंगी मेंबर सिंग अमदी लेकाई लेकाई की मैरा पाइबी इमा सिंग महैरोय सिंग पुन्ना सरुक याबियो नुमित असिदा सरकार की लोइसंग सिंग महै लोइसंग सिंग लनाई सिनसंग सिंग सिंथा लेपियो सरुक याबियो दिसंबर की तांग तरा लेबाक पोकपा नुमित अयुक की पुंग तरा ताबदगी थाउ ग्राउंड दगी हौजरगा खुमल लंपा की मेन स्टेडियम द लोइसिनगदबा रैली असिदा
मियाम पुनमकना सरुक याबियो हाइदुना पाउजेन जबलाकचरी
Open Day. Know the hospital where your patients will be treated and the institute where your children will get educated for 3 to 4 years to acquire knowledge and skill to get a good job immediately after a course. See the hospital on the first and the third Saturday of every month at Sky Hospital from 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m.
Mobile season asigi anau ba contemporary wedding set furniture sing puduna lakchari loina na Manipur ihan han ba oina wedding set laibi ba matamda 24 carat ki 5 gram ke gold coin free gift oina bizari
mayam lengsin biraktuna mobile furniture ki 3rd edition the great wedding sales gold offer asi pre booking to biduna khudong chaba si lobi ho
offer asi akupa information khambina ba idamakta sangai product laiba mobile furniture la lengsin biro.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's Primetime English News Bulletin. And now let's have a look at this week's employment news. National Testing Agency NTA has published notification for the recruitment of UGC NET for assistant professors and for junior research fellowship and assistant professor board in December 2024. Those candidates who are interested in the vacancy details and completed all eligibility criteria can read the notification and apply online. Last date of form submission is 10th of December. ASLET Commission Assam has issued employment notification for conducting Northeast State Level Eligibility Test 2025 Assam as SLET 2025. Those candidates who are interested in the vacancy details and completed all eligibility criteria can read the notification and apply online, and the last date of form submission is 15 January 2025. Indian Coast Guard has given employment notification for the recruitment of Assistant Commandant General Duty and Technical Engineering and Electrical or Electronics 2026 batch. Those candidates who are interested in the vacancy details and completed all eligibility criteria can read the notification and apply online, for which the last date is 24th of December. Indian Air Force has published notification for the recruitment of FCAT 1st January 2025 for flying and ground duty technical and non-technical branches or NCC special entry for courses commencing in January 2026. Willing candidates can apply for the state recruitment, and the last date of form submission for the recruitment is 31st December. Army Ordnance Corps Center AOC invites application for the recruitment of Group C tradesman maid, firearm and other vacancy. Details of the vacancy are 19 material assistant, 27 junior office assistant, 4 civil motor driver, 14 teleoperator grade 2, 247 fireman, 7 carpenter and joiner, 5 painter and decorator, 11 MTS, 389 tradesmen maid. The last date of form submission is 22nd December. Northeast Frontier Railway has published recruitment notification of sportsperson vacancy. Total numbers of vacancies 56. Those candidates who are interested in the vacancy details and completed all eligibility criteria can read the notification and apply online. The last date of form submission is 10th December. Indo-Tibetan Border Police Force ITBP has published notification for the recruitment of 92 Sub-Inspector Telecommunication Group B, 51 Constable Telecommunication Group C and 382 Head Constable Telecommunication on temporary basis, which is likely to be permanent. Those candidates who are interested in the vacancy details and completed all eligibility criteria can read the notification and apply online. The last day of form submission is 14th of December. Applications are invited from intending candidates for scholarship of NEC Merit Scholarship, Fresh or Renewal, for higher professional courses, Ishan Uday Scholarship 2024-25, Fresh or Renewal, Central Sector Scholarship Scheme and National Scholarship for Postgraduate Studies. Interested candidates can apply online before last date, which is 15th December. Applications are invited from intended candidates for scholarship of pre- and post-matric scholarship for OBC and scheduled caste students of Manipur. Interested candidates can apply online before last date. The last date of form online registration is 10th December. For more information regarding application form and any other details, please contact Job Center, Bopara, Imphal. Langol Old Age Home Chairman Oinam Mangi Maitei has conferred the title of Godchild Lai Yimacha upon Nongthombam Madhubala from Guwahati. The announcement was made today, the 8th December, during a press meet held at the Manipur Press Club. Addressing the media persons, Langol Old Age Home Chairman Oinam Mangi Maitei stated that the Langol Old Age Home houses only male-aged person. However, after he recently posted comments on social media platforms for constructing an old age home for females, the said Nongthombam Madhubala from Guwahati came forward and has donated her piece of land situated at Lamsang, Aphaibi, Awang Lekai. And for her novel gesture, she has been conferred with the title of Godchild Lai Yimacha. He further appealed to all to extend all possible form of help and contributions in constructing the said old age home for women.
Bangudi, Tonap Lena, Jumpa, Madame Dogola de Duaina Messi, Yamamanda, Lani Masaipa, Torapa, Pizanga Haduna, Manipur Press Club Laxabadi, a Sigumapa, Putin Sauba, Nupiasina, Lambasi, Poyankai, can be the guy had a Tola Quesida, Chapamiki, Hojovic Lady, Adubo, Sana Nabagi. Mayamlagi Putin Sauba, singing Matin, so I know Pamjay, Lodana, Sapam later to Sana Nabagi Matan to the duty, and I'm taking Matin local later to Matin heard them pump you have come to Miam, so I said Bogalodana, Madame Modopala TV, Asi Lai Masahibun Mito, Pisatori Kai, Upsari, Via Punamoki Pamda, Mati Kayana Salai, Lango, Oles, Housing Power, Yam, Data Salai, Sana, Tanaba, Punabak, how they do Power, Longa, Madina, Muta, Power, Cylinder, Matan, Putting Yam, Matin Salai, Langa, Patin Pande, Aluka Lodana, how did you, the PC to a bullet, Mama, Sagani Hibisida, Medam, Puxen Sauna, Oya Kai, Matin Pump, Bibi, Tom Turapa, Amazon, Awara Pass, Hana, one of the Manipur, Matin, Zeri Haiba, or Home to Tumbi after Tamduri.
Manipur's fishery department distributed lakhs of fish fingerlings to flood-affected farmers of 5 Belly districts in the state at the office complex of the Directorate of Fisheries. Officials informed that the Director of Fisheries, Haishnam Balkrishna Singh, along with fisheries officials, distributed pengba and Indian measure crab fingerlings to about 200 flood-affected farmers of Imphal West, Imphal East, Bishnupur, Thoubal and Kaching districts. The program was conducted by the Department of Fishery Government of Manipur in collaborations with ICR, Central Institute of Freshwater Aquaculture, Bhubaneswar under ICR, CIFA, NEH Outreach Program. More than 1.88 lakh people have been affected and over 24,000 houses damaged, mostly in Imphal Valley, in floods in the last week of May as river embankments were breached following heavy rain triggered by Cyclone Rimal. Several artists from different genres are all set to perform at the Tamai Kumponjong Ground, None district during an entertainment program which is scheduled to be held on 14 December, being organized by Inpui Artists Association and New Kabui Kulen Students Organization. Organizers have appealed to all to come and participate in this event as one and all. Manipur's Mairaba Luang as a team's captain has bagged the men's team champion in All India Inter-University Badminton Man and Women Tournament 2024-25, which was held from 3rd December to 7 December 2024 at Junjunu, Rajasthan, which was organized by Sri JJT University, Junjunu, Rajasthan. The tournament was held under the aegis of Association of Indian University. Mairaba Luang represented Sri JJT University, Rajasthan in the All India Inter-University Badminton Man and Women Tournament. In the finals, Sri JJT University defeated RMS University, Tamil Nadu with .30. The tournament was held with the purpose of selecting participants for the upcoming FISU Summer World University Games 2024-25, which is scheduled to be held in Germany. The FISU Summer World University Games 2024-25, officially known as the 32nd Summer World University Games at Rheine-Ruhr, Germany, is set to be held from 16 to 27 July 2025. Syrian rebels declared President Bashar al-Assad's ouster after seizing control of Damascus on Sunday, December 8, 2024, ending his family's iron-fisted rule after more than 13 years of civil war in a seismic movement for West Asia. The Islamic rebels also dealt a major blow to the influence of Russia and Iran in the region, key allies who prop up Assad during critical moments in the civil war. Syria's army command notified officials that Assad's regime had ended, a Syrian official who was informed of the move said. But the Syrian army later said it was continuing operations against terrorist groups in the key cities of Hama and Homs and the Deraa counter site. Assad flew out of Damascus for an unknown destination, two Syrian army officials said, as rebels said they had entered the capital with no sign of army deployments. A Syrian airplane took off from Damascus airport around the time the capital was reported to have even taken by rebels, according to data from the flight radar website. Two Syrian resources said there was a very high probability that Assad may have been killed in a plane crash, as it was a mystery why the plane took a surprise U-turn and disappeared off the map, according to data from the flight radar website. Hayat Tahrir al-Sam, HTS, which spearheaded the rebel advances across western Syria, was formerly an al-Qaeda affiliate known as the Nusra Front until its leader Abu Muhammad al-Golani severed ties with the global Jihadist movement in 2016. HTS in Syria's strongest rebel group, and some Syrians remain fearful it will impose draconian Islamist rule or instigate reprisals. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. Survivors of Jiribam massacre demand death penalty for Kuki militants. Relay hunger strike of Uripog Apunba Loop and Uripog Apunba Nupi Loop enters day 23. Manipur police foil abduction attempt, rescue 2 individuals in Thangal Bazar. Inad Yokhatpa Lobtin appeals to all to cut costs and to refrain from unnecessary and lavish marriages in the strife-torn state Manipur. Four arrested by Manipur police, arrest for poppy cultivation in Ukrul, 30 acres of plantations detected. And that's a wrap for today. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV's English News. Thank you and have a great evening.